screen now.
It's exactly what Besto was looking at. He was, as he asked for the review, he had a look behind the stumps and how far forward he was, and he thought this has got a long way to travel. It might be missing. Luck is with him at the moment.
Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar.
Still on the leg side now. Even with the bits of rain, goes off to the boundary.
Cricket के international season का चलवा. India toro England, England toro New Zealand, England के home series and many more big series. और cricket fans के पास होगा celebration का big reason. Leaders on the Sports Network.
The agony and the ecstasy, or the other way round, for Akil Hussain.
Well, a little bit of luck on the side of Johnny Besto. Always seems to be something happening when he's batting. Just out right of the last game due to family commitment, but always good to have him back, even though his side can't make it through to the next round. And we've been asking when is he going to bowl. The crowd are very happy to see the ball in his hand. Watch that speaker. Oh, it's a beauty. Just top foot.
This man. No slip in place at the moment.
That's really well played by Eskenazi because of the position he got himself into. Maybe expecting Archer to follow him. He's done nicely.
Excellent control this from Eskenazi. Highly considered stroke because having given himself that bit of room, it would have been easy just to have flattened that, but just watch how in control he is at the back there. Short arm jab for 4.
Now he goes leg side again. Using the pace of Archer. Why not?
Now that one was a flap. But risk-free, nobody back in front of square or just behind on the leg side. Archer now changes the field. Deep backward square is in place. Third man has come up.
Into the surface. Backs away. And there's an opportunity to go offside this time around. Archer started with 88, then 89, then 90. He keeps cranking it up.
Brilliant from Steve Eskenazi. Just where the fielder had come from. Underrated player. Scores mountains of runs for Middlesex in the Blast. Often overlooked in the 100. Gets a rare opportunity here.
Well, maybe pretty quick his pace in those 5, but he went for runs. But he won on the board.
Yep, just got a little short after an excellent start, first ball. Welsh fire off to a flyer. Luke Wells due to come in at number 3, the left-hander, Tom Abel. And there's Catchin beside with some style, but only has 90 runs to his name in the tournament. Tom Kohler-Cadmore made 50 in his last outing against Birmingham Phoenix, has 115 runs in the tournament. They've been a little light.
Saying he's back with ball in hand. Now, you spoke about Eskenazi. It's only his second game of the season. Came in last game for Bairstow. But last year, 8 matches for the Fire, just over 200 runs, averaged just under 30, and a strike rate of 155. Very good season.
Oh, he's a good player.
Oh, it's not just missed. Dancing around in his crease. Nearly danced his way back to the dressing room.
Cat one turned. W shot. Look at that. Turned and bounced. Just got to keep smiling. No luck so far. They're saying.
That's nice. Look at it.
Well, they eventually will get a single, despite the mix-up. Another new opening partnership for Welsh Fire.
Yeah, wild throw from Danny Briggs.
Guys, go big. That's that.
He's taking his time in between deliveries as well, is Akila saying. Just looking to our right-hand side, ground staff making room for the hover cover. If you ever want to know if it's going to rain, ask a member of the ground staff, they know. Don't need it out. 20 gone now. There's 35 on board.
It's the Big Apple's biggest party. USO, be a part of this tennis extravaganza. USO starts Monday 26th August at 8:30 p.m. live on Sony Sports Network.
Just a little misty out there, and there's a bit of mizzle. Ground staff are in ready, but not moving just yet. In the air, and gone. He was living on the edge, Johnny Bairstow, and finally it's Mills who sends him back to the dressing room.
Last 5 of the power play entrusted to Tamal Mills. He's loving it. Or somebody. The brave crowd very happy to see the back of Johnny Bairstow, who hung around for a long time staring at the pitch. So that ball landed safely in the hands of Chris Jordan. Bairstow goes for a brisk and entertaining 17, 35 for 1.
Right, Mills strikes straight away, and just as raining a touch. Ground staff will be keeping a close eye. It's happened in the women's game, but fortunately it went away, and we could carry on and have a full game. Now Luke Wells in at 3 today. Might also again start skidding on a touch, as we spoke about in the women's game. Thank you so much.
Yeah, fine shot. Step forward, then pushes back off that right leg, up on his toes on the back foot for backward a point.
Lovely timing. It's a lot more force and attacking nature. The previous shot this time around just placed it and timed it.
Yeah, a couple of opening batter shots, those. Very orthodox. A little push, check drive through extra cover. Follow up that lovely back foot punch through point. Heck of a start, this from Welsh fire. Despite losing Bairstow.
Takes it in a little bit shorter. Get some bounce out of the surface to end the power play. There's a good start. 44 on the ball.
Halfway done, 44 for 1. That one wicket was Johnny Bairstow back into the side. He didn't get that out in the middle of the bat. He hit it anywhere near Chris Jordan, which means you're out. 99 times out of 100. So the strike rate is good. Just that wicket of Johnny Bairstow. Rain is steady, unfortunately. And the umpires did their utmost to keep the players on the field. You certainly wouldn't start in this, but they're going to try and keep going. Ground staff are poised with hover cover. So welcome along to Tony Bowman, who I'm polite to say has had a shower. Smart myself up. How are you?
Good, thanks, Morty.
You keep looking at that phone, don't you, about what's going on at Trent Bridge?
I mean, it's good to know that it doesn't completely matter, doesn't knock us out, but yeah, I'd like to know where I'm heading to in London just next.
That's nice. Well, it rained during your game, didn't it? Did that affect the surface? Did it affect the pitch?
I believe so. I think we saw a lot of spin from Hayley Matthews, and that brought about quite a few wickets. And then almost after a little bit of water on the surface, I think it just skidded on a bit more, made it easier to hit through the line, less turn, particularly for the brave spinners. So yeah, I think it could do the same again here.
You and I are going to need a Rouge's box here to be able to serve with these monitors. This pod's got taller screens.
Or have we got shorter?
Well, that's a possibility. Lovely strike. That sounded wonderful. It is wonderful. Straight over extra cover for 4.
Eskenazi stepping to the leg side to create the angle, to get it up and over extra cover.
Well, the rain has eased slightly. It's not as heavy as it was about 2 minutes ago, but you can see Danny Briggs trying to dry the seam on that ball so he can get a grip. They're quite waxy, these old balls, which makes them a little harder to grip for the spinners, I'd imagine. Anyway, so 50 runs have been scored, 51 now, 30 balls have been bowled. You found a difference with...
हो क्रिकेट के इंटरनेशनल सीजन का जलवा